I'm Leah Scott. I live in Library Banks, Geelong.
I'm Christine Scott and we live at Lovely Banks, which is near Geelong. Usually Leah would go to the library either with myself or one of the staff that takes her out to do activities in the community, but sometimes she'll come home and say they wanted to talk to the worker and they didn't want to wait for her to answer, because she sometimes can take a while to think of the right answer due to the impact of a stroke that she's had, and so people think she hasn't understood.
How like a child. Yes.
Like a child. Yeah. She doesn't like being treated like a child.
Me to speak.
Is that if people can try to avoid talking to the person with disability first off, but look directly at the person who is the customer, and if they're feeling as though the customer with disability can't answer or doesn't know what to say or isn't clear, if they can then say, do you mind if I ask your companion what it is I can serve you or how I can assist you today? And in that way they're still being respectful. I think one of the things we've had difficulty with just using community services only is that we often don't get the information about what's available, because in the past it used to come via a newsletter from a disability organisation, but even then the disability organisations often don't include community information such as courses that are available at the library. That information for people with an intellectual disability or a cognitive impairment such as acquired brain injury is often not in a format that works for them, so that it doesn't, that it has lots of bigger words and jargon and not as many photos or pictures that would make it more accessible for people with disability, and that would actually assist someone like Leah to actually get attracted to information on a stand at the library if it was a bit more accessible.
And I am able, independent, and kind, loving, patient,
So you want them to know you're an individual, don't you?
yes,
And to appreciate you as an individual person.
as an equal.
Mm.